Yeah, so welcome. So we are going to be talking about Facebook ad and in this web. So let's start. So let me introduce myself. I'm Bimbolawa. An SEO and content strategist. Was previously an SEO director at Vota software company in Chicago, and I'm building my own personal blog, an educational blog. To really annually. Also, I'm a student ESDT University, Benin Republic. So, but the way I break this down is in three phases. I have the introduction. So, for today, we are going to be talking about an introduction to Facebook ad. So, and after that, we are going to be talking about Facebook execution and strategy. So, what are we going to be covering in this 5 day webinar? So, like I said, introduction to Facebook ad. Finally, you get to create your Facebook page. Talk about the importance and the history, how Facebook ad has evolved over the past decade. Then we are going to be talking about Facebook ad execution, how you are going to install pixel on the website, you're setting up conversion events, setting up custom audience, lookalike audiences, and all that. Everything that has to do with executing your Facebook ad. And then we are going to look at the strategy itself, how you can, the way you are going to approach the ad that to give you spend less money driving bigger results. So which is a minimal spend to capture anyone coming to your website. It's a way of remarketing. Yeah, we call it remarketing, targeting those people who've been to your website. So we're going to talk about different strategy to do that and not. So I want to research some. If you are a student, business owner, or you are self-employed, or you're looking for any gigs, this webinar is a must for you. Really, really a must for you. And I'll tell you why. But if you are feeling overwhelmed, like I said, maybe you don't know anything about Facebook and all that, it's okay. I've been there too before. So you don't need to worry about anything as long as you're ready to put in the hard work and you're ready to learn. So it's really you learn and you practice. That is what it takes to be to be an expert, a Facebook ad expert. So and learning over time, you keep improving and all that. So are you ready right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited. Though not really excited, but excited. Like, so let's start with introduction. The rudiment of Facebook ad, and then we go to creating your first page. So what are we going to be talking about here in this introduction? Like I said, what Facebook ad is, the importance, short story, as even exploring. We are going to explore Facebook ad as a career. Like if you want to start a career as a Facebook ad expert, we're going to be talking about that too. Then we are going to be talking about types of Facebook ad, when and how to use each of those types of Facebook ad, and lastly, you're going to be creating your first Facebook page, assigning it. So why is Facebook ad important really right now? So no matter your target audience are on Facebook, Facebook ad is important because your audience are already there. You don't need to you don't need to start looking for where to reach them. They are already there. They are present. So the number two thing is the targeting capabilities on Facebook. They are so exceptional, and I could say no ad platform in the market can match these capabilities, because with Facebook you can target people with interest. You can target people based on their sex, their gender, their location, their monthly income, their interest, like so many things. Looking at the image around here, these are different things that you can target people with, behaviors, their relationship status, their work status, their financial status, or the kind of equipment they use in their home, their political views. So many capabilities on Facebook, which is why it is important compared to other ad platforms. Also, it is the cheapest form of advertising compared to other channels. I can say this authoritatively, there is no ad platform that you will be able to spend, I think, $1 in a day. Never. If you let's look at the traditional marketing advertising channels. Let's look at something like the radio. if you are going to advertise on Fresh FM right now, I think their advert rate for 1 minute is 16,000 naira flat rate. And that 16,000 naira, they can't guarantee you the number of people that will see, that will even hear your advert. That is number one. But with Facebook ad, you see, Facebook will tell you that with this $1 a day, you'll be able to reach 1,000 people. If this is your $1 a day. So that means they are the cheapest. The cost to reach 1,000 people on radio is, let's say, 16,000 compared to $1 on Facebook, which is around 460 or 500 or so. That thing is, they have different ad tailored to your specific goal. So whether you are looking for brand awareness, you are looking for reach, you are looking to get traffic to your website, engagement, you are looking for people to install your app, you want to promote your video, they have ad tailored to each of your specific goals. And as you can see from this right, this is the campaign objective, so that you can see brand awareness, reach, traffic, engagement, app install, lead generation, and all that. So they have ad for your goals. So no matter what your goal is, whether driving traffic or bringing people to your website, engagement, they have ad tailored to it. And also, one important thing is organic reach. Another thing why ad is important right now is organic reach has a limit. Organic reach in the sense that before, as at 2005, 6, 7, 08, 09, if as a company, if you put up a post on your page as a company, if you have 2,000 followers, if you have 1,000 Facebook fans, at least 800 will see your post. 800 out of 1,000. But right now, if you have 1,000 on Facebook and you post, I can say less than 1% or even 2% of that people will see your post, which is why organic reach has a cap. So you have to be paying more and more. And I can tell you, businesses are willing to pay more and more to get their content out to people. So Facebook ad is really, really important right now. Then the last one is you can measure your success with Facebook ad. Measuring success in the sense that, let's go back to the radio advert I said the other time. If we put up an advert on Fresh FM to promote even this webinar that we are doing today, I can tell you, I won't know the number of people that actually saw the ad, that actually heard the ad, because figures, but they don't have the exact figures. But Facebook is going to tell you the number of people that actually saw your ad, and they're going to tell you the number of people that saw your ad. Another thing is this: the last year, the 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic really affected so many businesses, and with this, the new sales, even Facebook had their revenue dropped down a little bit. Google also dropped down. Even all these platforms, they are giving some small businesses, they are giving out free money for them, to be able to run ad on their platform. So the COVID-19 really affected sales for every company, and companies are looking for a way to get their sales back. And Facebook ad is one of the most easiest way to get it back. So businesses are trying to invest on Facebook ad very, very, very much, and it is one of the hottest jobs right now. So, like I said, the COVID-19 has really affected a lot of businesses, and they are looking for Facebook ad experts, and they are willing to pay any amount of money as long as you can get them the result they want quickly. So, our Facebook ad experts are in demand right now. You check so many LinkedIn job posts, you see them there looking for a hard expert, social media manager, and all that. So it is one of the hottest job right now. Career on its own. And the reason why I said it's a career on its own is because Facebook ad is not going anywhere. As long as we have social media in our lives, businesses are going to be using social media to interact with their customers, and the more they do, the more they pay to run ad on those platforms, because like I said, ad is how these people gain their revenue. So let's go back in time for a little history now to look at how Facebook ad has evolved over time to what we see now. So in 2004, Facebook was the facebook.com, not facebook.com. That the only way they think of to get money is in 2004 again they launches their hard revenue project called Flyers, which is something like hard had been this. They moved to they signed an agreement with Microsoft, to be the sole provider of their banner ad and all that. So, and in August of that 2006, they launched their Facebook video advertising platform. So from there to 2011, sponsor stories start came. Then we have, in 2013 they buy Microsoft Atlas. So as a way to improve their ad capability, and like I said, these people makes money on ad. So you can see, and it is that 2013 that they start this retargeting ad. Yeah. This is how they've evolved, and come to 2018 they expand. Let's look at the Facebook ad types now. So when we're talking about ad type, we have 3 ad types. And number 1 is awareness ad, and these are ads that you are trying to get people aware of what it is you are doing. If you are a brand, you're trying to get them to know about your brand. At this stage you are. So the next one is conversion ad. So let's say you are trying to drive conversion to your website. Conversion is when you want people to make an action on your website. So you've gone past the awareness stage. Now you are trying to ask them, and then we have the lead ad. So lead ad is you are not actually selling, but you are trying to get people's information so that you can contact them later. You are not selling to them right now, but you are going to sell to them later, but you want to collect their information first. See, these are the 3 ads on Facebook. Look at the ad formats now. So carousel ad. So the image to the right is the carousel, having different images. So like carousel ad, you can have a mix of image and video together on just one ad, but it even gives. So, and also collection ad. So collection ad is like carousel also, but it is collection ad is only for e-commerce website that showing different products or different collection of. Then we have the video ad, just like putting video out there, using the single video and all that to market your product or services. So that is video ad. We have the image ad, which contains only images they are started. So the image to the right is an image ad from Google Ad. So they are using only images and all that. And we have the slideshow. Like I said, slideshow is like carousel also, but instead of users to scroll by themselves, it is going to be playing like a video itself in form of a slide. Then we have the story. Like I said, story. I'm very sure. Maybe you're looking at a story, Facebook story one day. Something like an ad will have popped up on your story. So it is just something like Instagram story also. So like a full screen that will just pop up and it links and images sometimes or video. So I think we've done it quite bit. So we are done with introducing Facebook ad and what it is. We've gone through the importance, the ad formats, the different ad type. So let's create our first Facebook page now, so that we can be able to practice the next thing we are going to be doing, the execution, the strategy. Because if you don't have a page, you can't run a ad. So you need a Facebook page to be able to run ad. So let's start. Let's create our first page. We are using a browser. So once you come here, once you log into your Facebook, just come down to these pages. Click on the pages. Yeah. So this is it. So you just click on this gear button. Create new page. Okay. So this is it. So this is once you click on that create page, this is where it's going to lead you. So then you put your page name here. Let's say then you choose your category. So category is the category your business falls in. So let's say you are an e-commerce website now. Maybe you are your website like Jumia. You sell different things. So let's see, uh, let's see for e-commerce. Let's see retail. Let's try retail. So you can see, see gift shop, shopping mall, or even just look at your category here. And most times you might not find the category, the exact category, but what you need to do is just pick something that's closer to your category. Let's say if you are a restaurant now, something like fast food restaurant. If you don't see restaurant, or let's say you are a clothing store, something like women's clothing, men's, baby, something that is closer to your category. So let's create a demo page. Let's go for clothing. So description, just put the description of your business. So once you put this there, you put the description, the page info, the category, then you click create page.
Okay.
So once you create the page, it will ask you to put a profile picture. So let's try a profile picture. Let's see. So that's it. Let's add a cover image. So let's save this. Yeah, so now we have our page up and running. So once you have the page open, Facebook has done a great job. They have this tab here, this little tab here, set up your page for success. They will tell you what other things you need to do. So like, see, we've completed 4 of 13 steps. You can see, choose a category, you completed that. Then we can continue to see what other things you could do. So like adding a button to our page. Let's see, let's just look at a button to add. Like we are an e-commerce, so we are going to be going with something like shop now, or shop on our website. So something like shop.
Okay.
Or let's see. Okay, I think we are going to go with shop on the website, and it's going to ask us for a website. So this is it. Edit shop on website. So this is just a call to action for our page that people can see and click on. So this is we just created our first page now. So let's go back to this slide. So we've created our Facebook page. So the next thing now is you are going to be assigning a role to the page. Like once you created a page, you need to assign role. Let's say someone who is going to be managing your ad, or someone who is going to be in charge of your content, that is creating content for you, posting content on your social media page, or even someone that is going to be just there to reply your messages, like a social media manager who is going to be replying messages and all that for you. So assigning the page role. So now let's define the page role. So we have admin. Admin is the owner of the page. They have the full access. They can probably send, respond, delete. They can check inside. They can assign page roles to other people too, and they can delete. So that is the work of an admin. So let's say they have the overall power. They have the hierarchy. They are the number one in the hierarchy in the page row. Then we have the editor. So the editor is the second most authoritative role. And the only thing an editor cannot do is to manage other page rows and settings. Aside that, they can do every other thing. As if you look at the images to this right, you can see editor. You can do you can manage page rows and all that. So if you are assigning people to your page, you have to be conscious of who you are assigning. Then we have the moderator. A moderator is just like I said. Moderator is managing people, sending messages. So you can have your social media manager to be your moderator, so that they can only reply to comments, reply to messages, and not add anything to your page and all that. So this is the different kind of role. Also, we have the advertiser, which their own role is just to create ad for you. So let's say someone you want to assign outsource your ad, you can just put them as an advertiser. So their only job is to do anything to the page. They can't edit, they can't assign, they can't respond to messages and all that. Just to create ads. So then analysts, like I said, they have what as advertisers as, but then they can't create ad. They can only look at the data, the insights and all that to explain. Something when we say analysts, their own job is to analyze the performance and all that. So they can't do anything aside checking the analytics, the insight and all that. So that is the job of an analyst is to page row. So let's assign our first page row now. So let's go back to our Facebook page. So and this is our Facebook page. Then we just come down to these settings. So once we get to settings, then you can see people and other page rows. So just come to this page row. So once you get to the page row, then you can assign a page row. So for you to be able to assign someone as a page row, you must have that person as a friend on Facebook. So if you don't have the person as a friend on Facebook, you won't be able to add them for any row. So right now I'm going to add myself. So this, then you can select whether admin, moderator, advertiser, analyst, or anything. So I say admin. So Facebook will just notify you that you are adding people to admin. You can do so. Basically, something, just click on add. So once you click on add, they will prompt you to put your password so that they know that you are the one doing this thing yourself. So as you can see, I've been added and I'm ready. I haven't accepted this. So immediately as the person accepts, this is going to change. So that is how to add someone as a page row. So now, we've added a page. We create our first page. We assign a page row. So now let's create our first post now. So let's go back to our Facebook page. See, so let's click on it. So this is our page. So we just see something like this: create post. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah. So just create post. And we just say let's say and just you can have just a text. You can add an image. You can add whatever it is you're trying to add. Okay, let me see. So let's post. So we just made our first post now. So this is it. Hello world. And this is the image and all that. So that is our first post.
Okay.
So let's. So most of the time you might not be creating a post with image, or most of the time you can be creating with video. It's the same process. Creating. Click on create post. Select your asset. There is a video. Once you click, there is a photo, image, or video. Then you select. You write your text, whatever it is, and you click on post. So that is just the same process. Yeah. So I think we have come to the end of for to learn.
Okay.
I hope you learn from new